First set of bullets are .005 off the lands. .2882, blown primer. .2859, blown primer. All right, we're going to go to the next one. .010 off the lands. .2866. .2867. .2840. .020 off the lands. .2848. .2845. .2850.
Before I tell you about my final lands, I want to tell you about what my builder is using. He's using the Hornady 143 grain ELDX. That is .003 off the lands, meaning that bullet is really close to being jammed inside of that chamber. But this is a very accurate load, and this is what he uses all of his 6.5 Creedmoors to test. The velocity spread is horrible. It's over 125 FPS, but 100 yards, this groups really well. When I talked to Burger Bullets, they told me to start with the bullet .015 off the lands, and that's what I did with all of my charge weights at 43.1 grains of the Alliant R16 all the way up to 43.8. And so my first test was at .005 off the lands, and I would consider that jammed inside of the chamber, so much so that it blew the primers on these first two here. And so I went ahead, backed off, and I didn't shoot a third one there. What's interesting about both .005 off the lands and .010 off the lands is that their spread was very consistent at 27, and the velocities were only a 10 FPS velocity spread there. The reason that I'm not going to use Group B is that if you look here, it groups really bad there, and I said that I pulled number 4. That's what that notation is there. And even if you look at these two here, it still groups at .807, which is not good. And this one at .020 is what I will be ending up with, and it groups at .675, but even that, I call that a pulled shot, number 7 there. And these two were really good shots. So that's what I'm gonna use is the .020 off the lands, and the velocity that I'm getting is 2847, let's just say 2850. The spreads that I've had on this has been very consistent, close to single digits. I think I've had it at 5, 7, 12, and now back to .5. I was a little bit more generous here when measuring, but this is what it actually is at .675, and that's with that pulled shot. So finally, I'm at a place where I think I've got a good load, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is starting to create a dope chart. So stay tuned for that next adventure, and hopefully during that test, I'll be able to ring some steel.